been in the hot seat for 5 months now. You had the campaign, the general election, the euphoria of walking down Downing Street on that first day. But reflecting on your experience in the last 5 months, what would you have done differently, knowing what you know now?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say that having been 9 years in politics, all bar the last 5 months in opposition, it is far better to be in a position of power to change lives for the better than it ever is in opposition. I came into politics late in life, having had a legal career, in order to change lives for the better. I then sat in opposition for 9 years, going around the division lobbies, losing the vote every night. Now we can get on with delivering, and I'm very pleased that.
Is there any lessons you've learned, though, having been in Number 10, seen the machinery of Whitehall, had your levers on the hands of power? Anything you would do differently if you would give your former self, your 5 months ago self, some advice? What would that be?
Well, look, I mean, I knew it'd be tough. I knew the inheritance was going to be pretty awful. It's worse than I thought in every respect. There was £22 billion missing from the economy. The prisons were so overfull that when we had the disorder in the summer, I had to have I had to have the figures up in the corner of the room, in the Cobra room, as to how many prison places we had in every prison around the country, because we're at bursting point when we were trying to arrest people on the streets.
We all know that because you've said that before. I'm just being. But is there anything that you would do differently if you were starting out now, knowing what you know?
No, we had to do tough stuff. We're getting on with it, and I'm very pleased to be delivering from a position of power rather than going around the division lobbies.
Tax rises they promised the working people of this country they would not do. National insurance, up. Capital gains tax, up. Inheritance tax, up. Energy taxes, up. Business rates, up. First-time buyer stamp duty, up. Pensions tax, up. They have fiddled the figures.